So I'm going to do a little video today. Don't confuse your Triscuits with your baits, okay, when you're doing little things with your lures. All right, this is a Triscuit. This is a Triscuit, a worm. And I'm going to eat the guacamole that I got for the Triscuit there. Where are you going? Come back here. It's like you got a bad camera stand or something. Stick around. So anyhow, what I'm really talking about, had a lot of people that tell me frogs are expensive. I don't like using frogs. My hookup ratio is bad. Well, I have a little cheat for you. If you'd like, you can copy it. So you take one of these little worms and you take yourself a tube. Generally, you can buy a tube anywhere in the stores for pretty inexpensive. Usually a whole bag. I didn't freeze. I was just messing around. A whole bag for like, a couple bucks, and you can get a whole thing of hooks for $3-4. And then you can bag these for $3-4. So you got 12 bucks in, and you can make however many you want that are kind of like working a frog. Now I'm going to show you a trick here. Some people like the frog because it stays on the surface. Okay? And it sits there and it stays there. But if you just use this with a hook, it goes downward, okay? Downward is not on the surface. So, ready? Little trick. You get your fang-dangled hook here, you throw it in your mouth, and you spear yourself. No, that's not it. So this is a number 4 hook. And if you look on some of your packages, some people don't know this. This is for the new viewers. If you don't know this, when you buy certain baits, they'll actually tell you what's recommended right on there, the size of hook you should get. This one does. Right here, hook use number 4 offset. This is number 4 offset, right there. It says on there number 4. But what I do now, here's the little trick, is I take just a small section of this, I pinch it off, and I jam it in the butthole of this bait, okay? So that goes right here. Pack it in there, see that? I'm packing it right in the very back. And that's perfectly sized to pinch off and make this whole front area filled with air. Never fills up with water. You do your regular little hookup. You put this through the front, right there, just past the barb. Go down, push it all the way through, swing it around. Ah! Scary moment. What was that? So now I got that little knob of plastic right back here. What's perfect is I can usually, if I get it just in the right location where it's split right in half, I can press it up through there. Oh, there we go. And then bring it right through there. Now I've got that nice hard spot, a very easy to access barb, and in front of this that is, well, now I squish the air out of it, but you can actually blow your butthole in this one and go and fill it back up with air. But don't do that because that's really... I'm kidding, I'm fine. But you really probably should. But don't squish the front like I did. So anyhow, once you get that on there, now you got a filled up air capsule in front. It sits perfectly on the surface and you can dart along just like a frog. And what's great about these is they do have a pretty soft body. Really soft, so if that fish does happen to get up on that top of there, they'll get that. Now, generally, I am very picky. Right now, this is set up really weedless, okay? So, as weedless as that is, that hook is actually fairly down into the plastic. I do try not to ruin your barb, because I've done that where I've pinched my barb shut and lost fish during fishing. So you get it right behind the barb, and what I'll do is I'll generally tweak it just a touch. Just a touch. Just a little bit less than what it was so that fish can easier access that hook when they bite into that. I'm going to do it just a touch more because I don't feel like I did a bunch. But grab here, and just a little. There we go. Now that's probably pretty. It's just a little bit better. Just a little bit. So now it's still fairly weedless, but there's a little more barb. So those are some things for tuning up. And you can grab, like I said, a pack of hooks for like $4. And you can get some yum. You'll get like, what is there? 6 tubes in there. and then you buy a pack of worms, and you jam it in the butthole of the tubes, and you work it just like a frog, and it actually works really well. So, there you go. You can have, for $12 total of expenditure, you can have 6 items that work like a frog, or you take it all apart and you use it the way you fish a grub normally. So, yeah, there you go. Take care. Thanks for watching. I don't know where the button is. Here, I got it.